it going, everybody? I am going to turn on some tunes and get to work. Basically, the idea is today we're going to fill in this fake lake over here and build a new building.
welcome.
Morning, crazy. No matter what XAR says, I was not bad-mouthing you yesterday. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. He didn't put a link in Epic Bear Fails trying to get me in trouble. I don't remember what it was I said. I just know it was talking shit about you and Tamara not having your asses there last night. Make me do all this damn work by myself. But we got... Yeah, exactly. We got Steam Age done. For the most part. We don't have Macerator yet. Between me and Trins, we managed to get 4 boilers done. Alloy furnace, compressor, hammer. I have an issue with the pipe system in that bullshit. I don't think it makes any fucking sense. But it works, so. If it's what they're going with, it's what they're going with. As long as it fucking works, I don't give a shit. Dumbass. And now I'm just trying to get this area cleaned up and ready to build. Need to make me a circuit area. Thanks for giving Overmind that reminder this morning. I completely fucking forgot about it. Oh, she's not? Hey, Dan. Is there a reason why she's not having it that you want to state here? Oh, okay. So then as long as the other woman's around and nothing terrible happens with your mom, We're good for core keepers tonight then, right? Or am I doing more work on GTI? Okay. Now we just got to figure out what the hell's going on with Tamara. Tell me to go home. I'm already home, Greg. I'm just in the backyard making it look like fucking Beirut happened out here. I need a hopper right here. Damn it, now I gotta make a hopper. Oh, no, I don't. There's one. And that'll all go where it needs to go, and I ain't gotta fuck with it. When it finally comes time for me to make a paint shop, I have no idea where I'm going to put that. I am running out of room on this island. Well, how long does it take you to move a fucking computer? It's a computer. They're not that fucking big. Alright. So, I need to put something in this hole. But I know I'm going to end up running pipes through part of it. So I don't really want to fill it with stone. Could just backfill it all with gravel. It's not like I'm short on that shit. I've got tons of it. Since gravel is now stone dust. Don't you be getting a hard on over my video. Sicko pervert. And of all videos, why in the hell would you heart this one? You love watching an idiot sit around digging up dirt and sand just to lay gravel under it? If you're into that kind of thing, sure. You do you, boo-boo. You wouldn't know. You don't watch the fucking things. Speaking of my videos, crazy, did you watch Vault Hunters yet? I know you've been kind of preoccupied the last 2 days. What the fuck? Junior and I go to all that work, make a really entertaining video, and you can't even find time to watch it. A new version of GT6? You mean when is the next update coming out? I have no idea. When Greg feels damn good and ready to put one out. Why the hell do you care? You ain't playing on the current build. So why would you be worried about when he's putting out a new one? Now, at some point, I need to do something with all this. But that's not going to be today. But I am going to put in a flood wall. Because at some point, I need to get the rest of the black sand out of this river. Fuck off, chicken. Alright, so that'll contain any of the water. If I decide to go and break up any of that. Shut up there. Did you guys see the request I had last night? Early this morning in Discord? And yes, crazy, I'm eating chili because I made it. I know it's not got tofu in it. Well, as far as I know, you and Grazy are both in the spectators role and the GT6 role. Or, you're in the Patreon role, not GT6. I don't know why I said GT6. So you should have got a fucking ping. You technically should have got 2 pings. Am I the only person that gets onto Discord and first thing he does is go and look at all the pings I have? The rest of you fuckers just ignore the damn things. And where the hell did Crazy wander off to now? Well, you need to fix the notifications on your fucking phone. Because your fucking phone sucks. You should have gotten 2 of them. Oh, you're playing Doctor again. Who the hell you doctoring now? These motherfuckers just stopped getting hurt? Shit, wrap them all in fucking bubble wrap and be done with it. What's wrong with their stitches? They're stitches. Don't touch them. Leave them alone. Let them fucking go. Shit. I'm telling you, just cutting off the whole damn finger would have been easier at this point. I'm just saying. Well, Dan, the ping you got was in the Minecraft channel. Somebody asking me, since I'm testing for trends, how in the hell he thinks he's anywhere on the same level as trends, I don't know. Apparently he knows very little about our community to think that he's on the same level of, you know, getting me to do shit. But he asked, since I was testing GTI, when I was going to test his pack. Well, there's a big fucking difference. Testing GTI, because it's a mod, and I'm helping to make sure it gets developed in at least a half-ass decent way. and doing it because friends asked. And I didn't even know he had a fucking mod pack, nor did I care. But it's got that modern industrialization mod in it, and he wants me to fucking do a playthrough of it or a stream playing it or something. And I said if he could get 10 of you to say you were interested in seeing me do it, I might think about it. But I haven't heard any good things about that shitty GregTech knockoff. And see, there's a difference. When I think it's a shitty knockoff, I say shitty knockoff. Want me to nip in the butt. Oh, good God. You're going to go off on this motherfucker? I already told him to go fuck himself last night. Motherfucker talks in some of the most condescending ways. All because I don't want to read his long-ass fucking essays. Okay, now something has to be done about this. This has been way too long that this fuck-off hole has been sitting here, so this is next. What, you want an entire video of me doing nothing but screaming at a shitty GregTech knockoff? Well, Crazy will just tell the guy to go fuck himself. Worse than I did, and I don't have to worry about it. She mean. Okay, this has got to be easier from up above. This is a pain in the ass from down here. I don't know that she said anything yet. Get off my lawn, asshole. Alright. I don't think I'm going to need any clay out of that hole. If I do, I can get to it from the basement. Oh, good God. Subactive? He was active when he first started and started complaining that our mod pack, our quest book in GT6 wasn't informational enough for him. And wanted to completely rewrite our quest book. Since then, I haven't seen him. Other than being an idiot and telling people in the GTI Discord that for their first mod pack that's GregTech-esque, they should play New Horizons. The guy's an idiot. My inventory is full of shit. Alright, that takes care of that part. Let's round this out just a touch there. Alright, let's go empty my inventory and we can finally start setting up a building. Hey, stainless finally got done. And start up some ultimate. Alright, ultimate. We need 2 chromium, 1 nickel, 5 cobalt, 1 moly. So 1125 moly, nickel, chrome, cobalt. And so we do 2 of these. We do 2 of these. No, wait a minute. We would need 4 chrome. And that leaves me exactly a stack. So I need to get chrome. And then 10 stacks of cobalt. And then I need 2 moly. I just feel like I'm going shopping when I start making alloys. Alright, so we have these going into the 2. We have these going into the 1. And these going into a 1. And then all of this going into the 5. Yeah, give me a second. Let me get this done. Alright, so we want ingots. Push the button. And push the button. And there's all the stuffs. And we need to cook this at 2180. Okay, and we want it to turn off at... Yeah, I hate this one because I sometimes blow this bitch up at the end, but we'll see how it does today. I need to get an exact temperature for that. That'll give me some ultimate, and that means all the stainless is done. So I got plenty of that ahead. Alright, let's go see what kind of essay she wrote to this asshole. One, we test mods, not mod packs. 2, the only mods we test are for fellow group members or friends only. 3, you are not an active member of the community here, so go fuck yourself and don't ask again until you meet these requirements. She fucking told you. What is it with people and their issue with... I guess I should tell this idiot. With the rock idea of finding ore veins. Why is this such a terrible thing to people? You don't have to go and do a 3x3 fucking dig down at every fucking chunk. That was a horrible thing to do. I don't understand it. I would much rather spend a couple hours out walking around, checking rocks every now and then, than having to dig a hole to bedrock, back up, dig a hole to bedrock, walk 48 blocks, dig a hole to bedrock, back up. You can cover so much bigger area. Just smack a rock every now and then with a magnifying glass. Why is it so fucking hard for people? I understand a little bit only because I want you to actually test the rock on the ground to see what it is. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about a guy in GT6 Help asking for a better way of figuring out ore generation. To me, he sounds like another one of those nerds that I want to know exactly how this works so I can manipulate it. Well, it works in a way you're not going to manipulate. So fuck off. All right, so building. I need what do I need? Well, we need to leave a little room here because I got to get my cow. But we'll go there. And I think we'll stop at the front of this one. So here. And I may just connect it to this one. But I don't know as of yet. Okay. So that'll be more than enough room right there if I just build it like that. Because I basically need, if we put the door here, walk in, and you'd have the crystallization crucible here. And then I'm going to need a sawmill to cut them up. I want to kind of automate it a bit. So we're going to have the bules cut down into tinies. Or into plates. And then the plates cut down into tinies. So we'll have to have a filter that sends the plates back into the system. So I'm going to have to make a cutter. So we're going to need a LV buzzsaw. I might as well go ahead and make the MV buzzsaw so I can start cutting up gems. Because I am going to need one of those as well. So we'll have that. We'll have the cutting area. And then we're going to need the press, which I already have over there. Which I can move over here. And then I need the bath. And we're going to need a mixer. And I gotta think about this. How do I want to do this? Soldering alloy. Do I want to do the signalium over here? Because we need red alloy for these, but we make that anyways. So I might as well do the signalium over there in the big thing like I have been and just bring it over here. Since I'm going to be bringing over the red alloy anyways. Unless I just make a dedicated smelter mixer thing over here for each one of them, but then I would need a wire mill over here. I really don't know exactly how I want to do this. Oh, for right now, we have enough room. I think I'll just leave it as it is for now. And we'll get the mixer made because we need a mixer for the soldering alloy. Because we can't do soldering alloy very easily in the big one, and I don't like the idea of doing it in that one and then smelting it down. So we can repurpose this smelter and repurpose this smelter to make a smelter mixer. So that's what we'll do for that. Then we have the bath. And we're just going to bathe everything in soldering alloy at this point. Unless I decide to make another one for tin, but I don't know why I would care. So yeah, that's what I need to get made. So I need to get all of these machines done. But let's get the building made first, and I'm going old school with this one. We're doing stone brick. It's like the last gray brick I have. Unless you guys can think of another color that you want me to build this building out of. We already have andesite. I hate diorite. I'm not using that crap. I'm not building a green building. I sure as hell ain't building a pink building. I don't think sandstone would fit with the rest of the buildings we have around here. Or limestone. Same thing, really. I sure as hell ain't using that shit rock. Not using the piss rock. We've already used shale. We've already used slate. We've already used andesite. We've already used basalt. We've got a black building. So, unless I build a marble building, and, well, I ain't got much marble, so. Stone brick it is. And it doesn't matter for the walls anyways, because they don't spawn things. It's the floor we have to worry about. Which I will probably do the floor out of more concrete. Do I have another filled lighter in here? Empty, full. There we go. I ought to just take these two, since they're empty, and just recycle the damn things. But I think I will fill them all at the same time, so I have 3 of them ready to go. So I'll take these 3 here and fill them up. Which means I need to get, what is it, 100 liters? Canning machine. Yeah, 100 liters of butane. So I need 300 liters. Canning machine is empty. This. Bloop. And this is set at 100. There's 300. Oops. Oh shit, that went way too far. 500, 400, 300, 91, 300. Got it. I don't use this thing enough to remember all the damn different ways I gotta touch it. You gotta touch it just right or it ain't happy. Oh, hey. There's already a gas thing on there. Alright, there we go. Now I have 4 full lighters. This thing is never going to get done. Shit, that's the andesite. Don't want that. Shit, that was andesite again. That should work for the door. Curve the... Yeah, that'll work. Well, fuck you too, asshole. Oh, and crazy, we also have a new building, obviously, because there was no way we were fitting all of Steam Age into that little hut. So I also built a building. I went and got chickens. I went and got pigs. I did all the women fucking work last night. Except for crafting the machines. Trins did that. We still don't have cows yet. I couldn't find cows. Well, I couldn't find cows that I cared to get. One of you women's can get the fucking cows, because I'm not bringing them across the damn Himalayas. I don't have an elephant, and my ass ain't Hannibal. I'm not attacking Rome. Something needs to be done with the animals on there, though, because, well, there's like 5 sheep in this little bitty pen, and there's 1 chicken and 2 pigs in a pen about twice the size the sheep have. The sheep have got it rough. Oh, we also have a coke oven. He's working on the blast furnace. So next time we're on there, we should have steel. So we can stop with the fucking wrought iron tools. And then we can start getting into LV and see how much their electric is going to drive me nuts. Their steam is already doing it. Apparently you can stop a machine mid-craft with a hammer and it'll stop the recipe right where it was. And it has a steam tank basically gauge inside. You can see how much steam is in the machine, in the GUI of the machine. So you can sit there and watch the fucking machine, see if it's running out of steam, and hurry up and turn the machine off so the recipe don't fail. God, I hate it. We have leads. We made leads last night. We also might have possibly murdered a guy in the hut and stole 2 leads from him. When he was asking for it, he barged in the hut. It couldn't be helped. I found a really fun way of fighting Enderman in 119, though. Smack them and run for the water and wade in the water right offshore and smack them while they stand there on the shore trying to figure out how to get to you. Not something you should try because you can't run fast enough. You'd end up getting smacked in the butt and killed anyways. But it's fun for me. I did it 2 or 3 times last night. I just walk up to him, look at him, go, "Hey, you!" and smack him once and then take off running. Yes, it's a little chicken shit, but it works. I won't deny it's a little chicken shit. Look how easy it is to place slabs when they're vanilla and not Greg's. They place so nice and easy. I don't have to sit here and fight with every fucking one. Oh, and I'm trying to talk Trends into adding a new Steam machine. A Steam sifter. That way we can sift through stuff early. Because he don't want to try to render Greg's sifting table. Would that work with rocks? Work with rocks for what? What are you sifting out of a rock? Well, I can't answer in general because I don't understand the question. You can sift rocks out of things, but you can't sift a rock. Sifting is for fine particle, getting large things out of fine particles. So you can't sift the rock. You could sift the rock out of other rocks. Okay, so how big did I end up making this thing? How many torches do I got? 28. Alright, so let's do this. Where is my... That completely failed. It's 18. No, wait a minute. I said I had 28 torches. I only got 2 left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I can't count. Or that's 18. So, I had 2 left. I have 20. I just can't see. So, yeah, it's 18. So, I need to figure out how I'm cutting this building. There, now I won't have a complete mob box in here. Run back in the factory real quick, because I gotta do an old man break. Say if you hit a rock with a hammer, and then sift it. Well, it depends on what's... You're just gonna get stone dust. It's a rock. Be right back. Okay, but what we're talking about, Dan, is a rock. Something that fits in your hand, not a boulder. There's not a whole lot of room for something to hide in there. Now, if you're talking a geode, that's different. That's also not a typical rock either. But there is such a thing as a geode that looks like one thing on the outside but has other minerals inside. And sifting is for separating different particle sizes, not for different materials. So I'm not sure that what you're thinking would be a sifter anyways. You would need something, if you're trying to get different materials out of it, first you'd have a magnetic separator for anything that is ferrous to be pulled out. And then you'd need like a classification thing, which would take a computer with sensors and be able to, quickly tell roundabout what something is. A non-chemical way of finding out what is below ground. There's two ways I know of doing that. That is a ground bore drill like what IE has. That's something they do when they're going to go build at a new site. They will take this big fucking, it's huge, but it's just a huge big bore machine that has a long ass drill bit on it. And they set it up and they drill a borehole straight down in the ground. Basically think of a Buildcraft miner, how it digs just one straight hole down. Same thing. It just digs a hole straight down, except instead of you getting a box of crap, it gives you the drill bit has an inner cylinder. So it's hollow in the center. And as you go down, it collects all that material up in the center. And then you take it and you push all of that material out, usually into a glass cylinder. And then you can sit there and look at what all material you have in that cylinder, and it tells you the depth of the material and, what material it is. And if there's something that you're not sure about, then you can take out a small sample of it, test it, and see. And you also have ground penetrating radar. I don't know how far down that actually goes IRL. I know Mythbusters used it to check for hollow areas under the New York football field to see if they could figure out if Hoffa was buried there. But I don't think that would go low enough for geology. And then the other thing is basically what they use in GT5U that the dude doing GT6X apparently makes these sensors at work that they actually use for this, which is you use explosives and sensors. So you basically put like a set of sensors around an area. In the center of the area, you set off an explosion. And I don't know if you do this deep down underground. That's what would make sense to me, is you would use this in correlation with the drill hole. You would bore the hole down, drop fucking explosives in the hole, set off the explosion, and then the reading you get back to the sensors, a computer can basically read that data of how long it took and whatever sciencey mumbo jumbo crap, and then it can tell you the within a certain probability of what the material is between the explosion and the sensors. You would have to look up how that actually works, because I have no fucking idea. But GT5U did it with just a box you sat on the surface, fed it some explosives, and then read it with a data stick. And then you took the data stick back, scanned it, printed out of the book, and the book told you what minerals were in a certain area. Okay, 37. Well, Stone Age, you're pretty well stuck with what you can find. If you're talking primitive man, you know, you used whatever you could find surface-wise. Typically, it would be big crevices in the ground where you could look down, or mountains. Remember, iron came in swamps a lot. There's limonite mud you can get, which is heavy in iron. And tin, they had to import tin from fuck off. I don't remember where they imported tin from to make bronze. But yeah, Stone Age, before you had any of those heavy machinery, you were pretty much just with whatever you could find in a mountain or cave or something like that. Or a big fuck off crevice. Luckily, you know, a lot of copper spawns in limestone, so it's easy to mine. A whole lot of hammers and chisels, because that's how you broke things. Stone was hammers and chisels mainly, because you didn't have pickaxes. And then beat it the fuck down with hammers into small enough bits to be able to cook it, because it's all about the surface area. Okay, so I have 37 long by 18. 18 and 18 is 36. So it's twice as long as it is wide plus 1. So if we say, with it being 18, I can't do one split. Because if I do one split, I'll have 9 on one side and 8 on the other side. So I'm going to have to do 2. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on one side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the other side. Man, I put that perfectly in the center. So we'll split it like that. And technically, I could also do that on the inside. Alright, let's start with getting this part laid out. Shit, I need to eat. I need more scaffold. So make another bit of scaffold. And remember, they had gunpowder early. So you could blow shit up. You just have to find the right stuff to make the gunpowder. What am I looking for? Wood. And remember, I'm no anthropologist or historian. You would really need to go look and see from somebody that actually has studied this shit properly. I'm just giving you my closest ideas from what I have seen. Gotta eat some fruit every now and then. Don't want to die of scurvy. And before you ask, no, that's not a thing in this. And remember, once you get the steam age, you can do a lot with steam. Pneumatic pressure is really strong. Remember, they used it to hammer fucking spikes into the railroads. You just have to have a boiler and somebody to feed the boiler with fuel and pneumatic pipes to get to the machine. Unless I add boulders and make you smack it with a hammer and chisel for a chance for a... Remember, geodes are more mineral based as far as like gems, not iron, copper. Now, the gemstone type minerals inside of a geode can have trace elements of copper and things like that that give them their color and their hue, but geodes would not be your way of finding minerals in that area. Literally, if you're trying to find minerals in an area, you need to dig. Or you need to look at the sides of big fuck-off mountains. And look for color changes in the rock and test those rocks to see what type of things that they do under heat and pressure and shit like that. Alright, so 37, take 1 off. That would be 36 and 36. So if I go 36 blocks, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. Why did I say 36? I'm an idiot. 18. Okay, this should be the center of the building. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Perfect. So that divides it into 4 equal quadrants. So now, if I want to break the 18 into smaller ones, I would basically do the same that I did here. So go over 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go here. And that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, duh, it's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. And then we do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then we do 9 and 10. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So now we'll have 8 by 8 squares. Well, you have multiple ways of doing it. Like in GTI, because it's in 118, there's huge fuck off mountains covered in snow. You're never going to know what's up there. You're not going to find a rock. Technically in GTI you can, because the stone overtakes the snow pack on top. But you absolutely should not be able to. So rocks wouldn't tell you what's inside of that. But if there's a river running down or a stream running down from the top of it, you could check the sediment in the stream where it flows out into the river. So if I had a big fuck off mountain right here, and there's a stream winding its way down and emptying out into this river, the mouth of the stream coming into the river, so this area right here, I could go and check these sediment that's laying right here, because when the water comes down, it's going to be coming down at a pretty good speed. But once it hits flat land and hits, more water, it's going to empty into that and it's going to slow down. So you're going to have all of that sediment that was being washed out of those rocks laying on the floor right here for, a good length, depending on the consistency of the sediment, not settlement, and the particle size. So if you have a pretty good sized rock, it's going to stop way the fuck up there. If it's a really light, thin dust, it may get all the way out to here. It may even travel further downstream. But you can basically do gold panning, except you're not panning for gold. Well, you are, but you're also panning for other things. You basically just start picking up all of that stone and gravel, stuff like that has come down off the mountain, and you take a look at it and see what you got. You do gold panning so you can clear out all of the bigger rock stuff and all of the light stuff. The gold panning is because typically the metal you're looking for is going to be denser than the rock material. because the rock material is going to be made out of silicon dioxide and other things. Is going to be fairly light. Where the metals and other minerals are going to be heavier. They're going to be denser. So they're going to stay in the end of the pan, and all of the lighter stuff is going to move around in the water. You want to get rid of the light stuff and just keep an eye out on the thick stuff. And then, like I said, you basically got to test it. See how it reacts under pressure. See how it reacts under heat. See if you can melt it. See what it does when you do melt it. Things like that. And then you can figure out if it's a metal that's... You can figure out if it's a metal. You can figure out if it's a metal you can work with. You can figure out if it's a substance you have no idea what it is because it's too fucking hard. And takes too much heat to melt down. So if you ended up finding like tungsten that way, which I have no idea how you find tungsten in the real world, but you wouldn't be able to melt that down. You just end up scorching the fucking thing and you'd be kind of shit out of luck. Okay, so if I have these broken up into 8x8, that's going to be 64. That's an entire stack of glass per chamber. So 1, 2, 3, 4 chambers. So I'm going to need 8 stacks of glass. And holy fuck, I've got to get rid of this cave under here. I forgot to light that damn thing where I put the cobble down at, which is over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, I did light it up. Where in the fuck are all these mobs at? Sound like they're over that way. I've got to figure out where they're at, because that's going to get really annoying. Having mobs making noise underneath my circuit room all the time. I have to go sound whoring and see if I can find them later. Anyways, I need 8 stacks of glass. And I have 2. We'll just leave the 53 in here. Use that for later. Holy shit, she is alive. How's it going, Tamara? I was starting to worry your company abducted you. We're going to have to send out a search party. And I didn't know where I was going to get a search party in that part of the world. I don't speak German. Oh. Okay, now I'm really confused. Your mother-in-law is over there, but your husband's over here? Or your mom's in-law? Meaning Well, I've heard people say moms-in-law meaning mother-in-law, but you mean one of your mom's in-laws, not mother-in-law. Okay. That's way less confusing. I would say I hope you had a good day shopping, but, well, you're a woman and you were shopping. It had to be a good day. That's like a fat kid in a candy store, just happy all day. You don't like shopping. What kind of woman are you? I thought that was ingrained in y'all's DNA to love shopping. You know, at some point, I'm going to tear all the glass out of these and I'm going to stain it. I'm going to have a stained glass roof. But I'm too fucking lazy today. Put it in better terms, I hate walking. I love window shopping. Okay. That makes more sense. You hate spending money. Well, that makes sense. And see, I'm the exact opposite. I hate window shopping. I don't want to have to look at anything that I can't fucking afford. If I want it, I better be able to buy it. If I can't fucking buy it, I don't want to fucking look at it. I'm not Martin Luther King. I don't have a dream. I don't like sitting around and hoping and, one day I'm going to have this. No. I'm either going to have it or I don't fucking give a shit it exists. There's no dreaming. There's no hoping. He didn't bitch about it at all last night when he came in. He didn't take any extra Advil with him when he went to bed. He fried chicken for the first time last night. So he was in good enough spirits to cook. When he got done, he didn't want to waste the flour, so he looked up how to make a hush puppy. Made his first hush puppy. I hate hush puppies. I only want him to make them so I can throw them at the dog and go, hush puppy. What's wrong with Junior? He's an idiot. He's taken after his father and won't go to the fucking doctor and get his mouth checked out when he has a what he calls bump, which I guarantee you is a fucking abscess on a tooth. I told him one hard-headed asshole in the house is enough, that he needs to take his fucking ass to the doctor and get it checked out. And his answer was, fuck you, old man, I ain't going. I don't know who raised that boy to be such a hard-headed pain in the ass. But they ought to be slapped. Nobody here to slap me, right? Okay, good. I had to check. There we go. We have a new building. So damn it, that's the wrong map. So our island has grown fuller. You know, if I wouldn't have built this damn restaurant right in the middle, I could just connect all the buildings. And then I'd never get out of the buildings. But we're pretty much done with building. Unless I build something else over here in this little bitty area, we're pretty much done. I'm going to have to go to a whole new site if I want to build anything else. And I'm thinking, at this point, when I need to build something else, we're going to build the piss off crazy building. And I'm going offshore and just building a great big fucking box with a long ass bridge. Because she loved it when I did it on the server. And you had to run fucking entire chunk bridge to get out to the factory. She hated running back and forth. I think that, but I'm thinking I don't really want to do that because I'm thinking this right here might just be my 3 Mile Island. Are you ugging me again? I'm thinking this might be for my nuclear testing site. You know, offshore on its own little island. If I blow anything up, the worst it's going to do is, you know, blow up Chairman's little thing under the sea there. The only closer island I have would be if I come all the way over here to this one. It's a little close to the mainland. Or this one up here, and it's kind of small, so I think nuclear testing is going to be done there. The only other choice is we just build a big fuck-off factory over here. There's a hill right here, but this is semi-flat. It's not too terrible. I can build over there. I wouldn't want to build over here because that means I'd have to take out all those fucking trees. That would be annoying. It's just easier to build one offshore. I don't know why crazy hates my offshore factories, but they're so much easier. And no, we're not doing Vault Hunters today. We're doing ME when Junior wakes his ass up, which we need to start waking his ass up in the next, like, half hour. Because he bitched at me yesterday because you couldn't wake him up and I wasn't awake. I don't know how it's our fault. he has an alarm. As far as I know, you called him. So he should have woke his ass up. And then came and woke my ass up. Yes, Tamara, we doing Core Keepers tonight. Are you going to be awake for it? Okay. So, I need to get the floor made. Math nerds. 37 by 18. What is the area of that square? Multiply 37 times 18. And I want the number in stacks. How many stacks of concrete do I need? More than fucking that. That's how many I need. Ten and a half stacks. Thank you, ma'am. Am I painting it or are we going with white? Are you serious? My floor's area is 666. Well, it poured 3 of them before it turned off. Well, does that mean we got to make the floor red since it's a bit on the evil side, apparently? We got to take this up just a little. I'm not making a red floor. That was a joke. I really need to make an igniter for this thing. Or a tank to hold the concrete. Because that mixer does not mix as fast as this thing cooks. And you said 10 and a half. So let's take the first 8 here. And start. Well, that happened. I should have expected that to happen. Why I thought that was possible in the first place, I don't know. Greg, you're an asshole. Stop burning up my shit. Do you know how many times I've ran this thing and it didn't burn that up? Random fire tick. Gotta love it. The only part that can catch on fire is the front. All right. Hopefully that doesn't burn again. Yeah, you hold up. You're not coming in here. So what do you guys think for the doors? What kind of material should I put on there? Since we technically have an all gray building, probably not gray doors. You want purple doors? We don't have purple rock. You gotta come up with a rock color we have. Blue, green, brown, yellow, gray, black, dark gray, pinkish, darker pinkish. Or we could use wood. There's going to be no open flame in this building. So you got... Well, there is white and tan for rocks, too. But you got fuck tons of browns. Blue, yellow... lighter blue than the rock. Red. That would be maple. Get a block of lead. That'd make it purple. Be a huge waste of lead to put two... Well, that'd be 4 blocks of lead. I don't even know if putting a block of metal is possible. Probably break the damn game trying to do that. Don't have that. This is 1710. And I don't have the fucking Netherlicious or whatever the fuck that mod is that adds that crap. Closest to purple we got would be obsidian. That is only vanilla past 112. 1710 is none of that bullshit. You got hell, soul sand, and hell. With a nether fortress here and there. No fucking crimson trees, no whatever the blue ones are. None of that shit. None of those stupid biomes exist. Without a mod that backports the shit. Yeah, 668. 666 for the floor and 2 for the doorway. You weren't bullshitting me. Not that I thought you were, but... Motherfucker. I'm going to have to put some lights on the outside of these buildings. Get rid of the creeper collection. And there we go. There's the new circuit area and other such bullshit I decided to put in there. Oh, it's only clean for now. Give it time. Don't worry. I'll fill it with shit. One, two, four, 5 more. The hell's my leads? Can I not have a lead anymore? Does Donkey have my lead? No, we're not going for a ride. I want to check your backpack. You ain't got it either. What the fuck is my lead? No, make a new one. You look lonely over here. Come here. No, not you. You stay here. I want the one in the corner. Come on. No, you stay back. Come on, fucker. What the fuck are you doing? Are you drunk? There's stairs. Do you not know how stairs work? No fucking cow's drunk. Oh, look here, you retard. Come on. Stop right there. Back it up. No. 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 Oh, fuck's sakes. Why is it so hard to make a drive-through cow? Okay. You stay here. I go this way. Drive-through cow. Now, can I get you tucked in there just a little tighter? I want to put... Tuck your... Suck it in, fat girl. Yeah, I want you right there. There you go. Now, yeah, I guess that's good. Now have a drive-through cow. Now whenever I need milk, I can just reach out there and milk her. I still need to get Greg the hell out of my kitchen. What the hell Greg's doing in my kitchen? Where the hell did that Enderman go? Motherfucker. I hate Enderman in the daytime. That's a lot of damn dirt. Alright, so I got my shopping list of things to build. I got my building done. It's almost noon, so I am out of here. See if I can wrangle Junior's ass out of bed, and we'll do Emmy in the next 45 minutes to an hour. Have a good one, guys.